Aguero, Solskjaer, Deeney, Watkins. Sure, you know all about those last-minute goals, but have you heard the one about the on-loan goalkeeper who saved his temporary employers from disappearing out the Football League and into almost certain financial oblivion? Back in 1999, Carlisle United, managed by Nigel Pearson, were fighting to stay in the Football League. Carlisle's finances were precarious with a capital P that season, leading to a scenario where, with 3 games to go, they had to ask the FA to sanction an emergency loan deal to bring in a goalkeeper. Swindon Town's Jimmy Glass arrived at the club. His efforts in his first 2 games earned the Cumbrians 2 draws. Those vital points meant that Carlisle went into their final game of the Division 3 season, now League 2, needing to beat mid-table Plymouth Argyle in front of their own fans and hope their relegation rival Scarborough didn't win against Peterborough at home. The game at the McCain Stadium finished 1-1, and with the same scoreline at Brunton Park deep into injury time, Scarborough's fans invaded the pitch en masse, believing their Football League status was secure, convinced they'd done enough to stay up. However, there'd be one more plot twist. Carlisle won a corner in the dying seconds, and up came Jimmy Glass. In one of those you couldn't make it up moments, Glass scored from a rebounded header and was promptly swamped by teammates and thousands of fans who quite simply couldn't believe what they'd just witnessed. As for Jimmy Glass, he became an overnight celebrity, but he never played for Carlisle again, and his playing career never really kicked on after that defining moment. He took on various jobs outside of football before finding his way back into the sport as player liaison officer at Eddie Howe's Bournemouth, and most recently the general manager at non-league Wimborne. Not the fairy tale ending to one of the most Hollywood moments.
Welcome to the Sports Bar and talkSPORT. I'm Jamie O'Hara and he's back. It's Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Wrexham Ryan Reynolds? Can you hear me, Ryan Reynolds? You're my someone hell of a beating Rob Rackle, whatever your name is. Can you hear me, whatever your name is? You're my someone hell of a beating Dean Saunders. Bootlegger. You're my someone hell of a beating Disney Plus subscription. The Dragon. You're my someone hell of a beating the racecourse grade. You are a disgrace. Can you hear me, Wrexham? You're my someone hell of a beating.
What's his name? Fulham earned their losing streak tonight. They scraped past Wickham in a poor display. You can have your say on that. They got the win. Marco Silva, though, having a bit of a nightmare. 03717 223344. Brentford flying. They beat Grimsby 5-0. And Disney FC, they lost at home in the Welsh derby against Cardiff. Unbelievable stuff tonight. We're joined in the studio as well at 10:30. We're going to be speaking to British rapper ArrDee, the man who performed with John Terry at the Ballers League event last night. And I've got a couple of things lined up for Jason Cundy, which doesn't know about yet. Massive weekend of football action we can still go over because I haven't seen Kundy. Plus games from tomorrow night happening. Get involved in this show. We can't do it without you. 03 717 223344. Whoa! Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm all good in the hood.
Yeah?
I'm trying to do some rapping stuff now.
Yeah? What's
all
the rapping?
In the hood.
All good. Jeez. Do you like a bit of rap?
Do you know what? I love a bit of wham rap, mate.
What?
A bit of wham rap.
Wham rap? What's wham rap?
Do you mean what's wham?
Wham rap?
Jimbo. Jimbo.
Come on, what are you on about? Wham? Wham?
Wham rap.
Like George Michael?
Hey, everybody, take a look at me. I got street credibility.
That's not rap.
Mate, it's called the wham rap, right?
Okay.
Right?
So you're going to wham rap with ArrDee later?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's up to the guys behind the glass, but yeah, I like a bit of rap.
Go on.
Get on down. Said get on down. Said get on down. Said get on down.
Yes.
Hey, everybody, take a look at me. I've got street credibility. I may not have a job, but I have a good time. Boys telling me down on the line. Say IHSS. It's the relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Cundy, British rapper's going to be performing with ArrDee.
You know what? I want ArrDee to do wham rap. That's amazing.
Okay, we'll do it.
We'll do it again. Getting the lyrics.
Yeah, we're going to get into him. But look, loads to talk about. How you feeling? I haven't seen you, by the way. Well, I'll see you on Saturday.
See you Saturday, yeah.
We missed out on the Sports Bar Classic last night.
Well, do you know what?
Of you crying over Chelsea.
I was crying on Saturday, of course.
It's not the same, no. Sports Bar. We need a Sports Bar violin.
Yes, you do. But the thing is, you got raw, Kundy. The Saturday, after the defeat.
You was angry.
You get raw. I was angry, annoyed.
You was angry.
I had to go home to lucky Mrs. C. She wasn't lucky when I got back on Saturday night. Mate.
No.
No.
I bet you was miserable.
Fuming, miserable, in a bad mood.
Does it really affect your weekend? You didn't play.
Yeah, it did. It did affect my weekend. I woke up Sunday morning and I'm like, oh my God.
Are you one of them fans, though? I feel like you are. You know, if your team loses at the weekend, it's like, oh, do
you know what, right?
Don't want to go out. Don't want to have a pint.
No, I'm not. No, I try to leave it at the door, and I do leave it at the door.
You don't play. You're just a fan.
I know, but it's still my life, right? It's still my life. It is.
You're pathetic.
I can't help it. I can't help being pathetic. All right? But the only thing that I was living and breathing for was hoping that City would win and Spurs would get beat and Arsenal would drop points somehow, right?
Yeah.
So my Sunday was filled with hate watch. So I sat there and I watched. What did I watch? Because there were three or four 2 o'clock kickoffs. Hold on, let me just get it up now. This ain't helping this music at all, by the way. Right.
Hold on, I've got my violin.
Right, get it the right way round for us.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Right. So here's where is it? Gee, okay, here we go. So here we go on the Sunday. Where's the Sunday?
You get on with it.
No, I can't find it.
You're miserable. Yeah, come on. Let us know. What did you like at home?
No, it's terrible. No, hold on. Where's the games?
How's little Leo? Was he all right?
No, I can't see the games, mate. What's happened?
Honestly.
Hold on. Oh, wait, I found them.
Here we go. Come on in.
Right.
Reload that violin.
Okay, so dump that. Right, dump that. So here's what happened. So I woke up on Sunday feeling terrible. It was like Chelsea got beat. Bad game. And O'Hara doing the clown outfit, violin, all that sort of sizzle. And I'm thinking to myself, right, here's what I need, right? I need Everton to help me out. I need Palace to help me out. I need Man City to help me out, right? Somehow. All of them let me down. It was like literally, when the equaliser went in for Everton, right? I'm like, okay, here we go. Spurs will crumble this, but there we go. Mate, it was terrible. When the third goal went in, I just went upstairs for a shower.
What, the third goal for Tottenham?
Sar scored.
The third goal for Tottenham?
Yeah, went out upstairs. I didn't watch the...
Up the Spurs.
So it was as bad a weekend as you could have. I don't want Arsenal win the title, but they're going to. I was hoping City, they're the only ones that can help me out, man. They're the only ones now that can save my season.
Not Spurs.
Spurs ain't going to save. No, you're not going
to. We might put a dent in it.
No, you won't, mate.
No?
No one's stopping Arsenal now. And it's like, you're just watching the inevitable.
No one's stopping Arsenal. No one can stop them.
Who's going to stop Arsenal?
There's a long way to go, mate. There's 29 games left.
I know, but all the evidence. If you're in court now, right?
Yeah.
All the evidence is placed in front of you. Liverpool, terrible. City, pretty bang average. Spurs, inconsistent at home. Got you mob, by the way, on Saturday.
I know.
Right?
Can't wait.
Neither
can't wait.
Your home form's terrible.
It is bad. But what a way to turn it around against the Chelsea.
Yeah. We give it all the big licks, but you know you are. Right? And then, it's like Arsenal they're going to win the title, mate. So as I said it about 6 weeks ago, and I've advised you to make peace with it. All right?
No, I'm not yet.
No, Jay.
No, not yet.
What you should do is recognise how good they are and all over the pitch.
Oh, they're good.
No, but recognise it.
No, they're good. They're good at set pieces.
No, they're better than that.
No, they are good at set pieces. I got some stats last night. You wasn't here, but I got some official stats. They're the worst team in the league from percentage of goals from open play.
Who cares?
They're 20th.
Who cares?
Well, that's all I'm saying is, they're good from set pieces. They're organised. They don't concede goals. But from open play, they don't score.
Who cares?
5.
Who cares? I know you do.
Well, I'm just saying.
No.
There's a long way to go.
Well,
It's a long way to go. Things can change. There might be all of a sudden the set pieces might not happen. They might.
No.
I'm not saying that they can't win the league because they don't concede, and they probably will win the league. But to say that they're going to win it already is a bit of a statement.
I've made peace with
9 games. We ain't even got.
I know, but
you normally say we've got to see after 10 games.
I know, but I've seen there's enough evidence in front of me, right? If I sat down in front of it, if I was in a court now, right, and there's a judge there,
guilty,
right? All the evidence is in front of me. Liverpool can't defend.
50% gone.
I'll take that.
You sat there and
it was 65%. 67% gone.
Gone.
Okay, forget that. That's another world.
We've all been there.
No, but no, what I'm saying is the evidence in front of me I don't see there's nothing to suggest Liverpool are going to turn it around, right?
No.
To be good enough to challenge. You can't name the last side that won 4 games in a row in October that won the title. Name them. I've done no homework with this.
No, you've done zero research.
But I can't imagine there's a side in Premier League history that's lost 4 games before Halloween on the spin and won the title. Just can't see that happening. Someone's going to tell me, aren't they?
Well, we'll have a look through the archives, but I think you're probably safe for that one.
Okay, right. Man City, I've told you, right? I'm not convinced by them. Without Haaland, he can't rely on him every single game to score 2 goals.
Yeah, I know.
Arsenal, they've conceded 1 shot on target in 3 games. 1 shot in 3 games. Mate, that is absolutely top draw defending.
Yeah.
As a unit.
I just can't bring myself to do it, man.
No, Jay.
Not yet.
Help. I'll help you to help yourself.
No, I can't accept it yet.
Can you not?
No, I can't accept it. Can't accept it yet.
All right.
Do you know what them Arsenal fans are going to be?
No, I know they're going to be unbearable.
Honestly, you know what it's going to be.
I know, of course they are.
I mean, honestly, I've just been moaning about them set pieces and all that and had a little dig. And honestly, the amount of rubbish I'm getting from Arsenal fans right now, I've rattled the whole fan base. And all I've said is, they're good at set pieces.
Okay.
And I've said that they're a good team, but let's calm themselves down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I've made peace with it. So when it happens, I'll be like that. There'll be a bit of zen in my life.
There's going to be zen.
There's no zen in your life, mate.
No zen in my life.
You'll be raging and fuming, steam coming out your ears. Make peace before Christmas. That's my advice. Go into the new year, new O'Hara, new acceptance.
After Christmas, if they're flying, I might have to accept it. But they always bottle it. Always crumble after Christmas, don't they? I
hope you're right, but you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like I am as well. Anyway, let's talk about some of the action tonight. Wrexham. Yep. I mean, we watched the game. They were poor.
Look, they've had a
meeting. They got booed off.
They
got booed off. At the end of the game, they got booed.
Yeah, Parkinson, he's under a little bit. Look, I think the rise that they've had in the last 3 seasons.
No, it's a bit harsh.
Of course it's harsh.
I mean, they've had, 3 promotions in 3 seasons, and they get booed off the pitch.
Yeah. And now they're in the Championship, and they are sitting 12th, I believe, at the moment. They're 5 points off playoffs, but they're 5 points off relegation. So they are right in that zone where 2 or 3 good results can take them that way, obviously, and get 2 or 3 bad more results, and all of a sudden they go, ugh.
Yeah.
Now they're circling the sink.
It's not rocket science, that, to be fair.
No, it's not. It's not my best analysis.
No.
I'm give you no, but, I'm trying to
mid-table.
I'm trying to break it down. I'm trying to break it down. But no, it's not a good. It's not a good result, mate. That
no, poor performance.
And
disappointing.
And stark contrast. I thought Cardiff were good, mate.
Played well.
They were good. They deserved to win tonight.
It looked like they wanted it more.
Yeah, deserved to win.
Yeah, it's a big
very
derby.
Well organised. First half deserved to take the lead. At 1-1, you're going. This could go either way, and then Cardiff get the next goal. And Wrexham had not a lot, did they? Didn't have that much to kind of throw at them. So, yeah. So they've got the bragging rights over in Wales at the moment.
All right, let's go to Matt. He's a Wrexham fan. He was at the game. Right, Matt?
Right, Matty boy.
How you doing, boys? You okay?
Right, buddy.
Yeah, Matt. What do you make of that tonight? It was a poor performance.
Yeah, it was. It was one of them where you can tell from the first minute that Cardiff were right up for it, and we were just 2 yards off it, all over the pitch. Should have been 3-0 down at half-time as well, to be fair. I get it. We got Coventry on Friday, big game. There is a chance we can maybe nick something, but why are we not prioritising getting into the quarterfinals over, trying to battle for a 12th place finish?
Well, it's a tough one, right? Because you've had a meteoric rise, and fair play to the football club and what they've done, right? It's great. priority is Championship survival, right? That that you go into the Championship, it's all right. You can almost buy your way, and have the best players in League 2, League 1. You can go up with good players. When you get into the Championship, everyone's a good player, everyone's a good team, and everyone spends money. So for you to come into that league, it's about you got to survive first. So I think that's the priority.
Yeah, take that. I feel like survival's there, though. You know what I mean? Like, we've been getting a lot of draws here and there. We're not far off picking up 3 points in most games, to be fair. But I think the playoffs are a bit of a stretch. So why not give the fans a good cup run? I know we've done well to get to where we are today, but push it for the quarterfinals. Try and get a Premier League team.
Did he change loads of players tonight?
Yeah, we did have a lot of players, and to be fair, Connor Cody playing as a centre-back, big professional, he's had a great career, but he should be nowhere near any starting 11 anymore. Way off it, mate.
I like Connor Cody.
So that long ago, he was in the England squad.
Yeah,
I don't see enough of Wrexham or him.
Mate, that's the thing, he was in that England squad. It was only a few years back he was in that England squad. It wasn't a long time ago.
Yeah.
When we bought him from Leicester in the summer, the Leicester fans were saying we made a mistake there, and we saw it in the first few games, to be fair. But the rest of the lads, they worked hard, but it weren't all night tonight.
No, it's a bad one to lose. That's not going to go down well.
Have you got loads of Cardiff mates, Matt?
There was one. Yeah, there's one Cardiff fan who lives in Wrexham. He was in the away end tonight with them. I bet he's loving life.
Yeah. You didn't travel home with him?
No, mate, I'll let him there.
All right, Matt, listen, thanks for your call. Let's go to Ashley, who's a Brentford fan, flying high at the minute. Beat Grimsby 5-0. People were expecting a bit of a giant killing, but that wasn't to be. Ash?
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
All right, Ash.
All right. Keith Andrews, fair play to him.
Yeah, got it spot on today. I mean, Grimsby, they obviously beat Man United, but we're just too good for them, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately.
No, unfortunately for them.
Yes, of course.
Too good for them.
Yeah, look, the first goal's important. You got 2 goals in quick succession, which probably broke their spirit. They'd have gone in there, and I remember the Man United game. They had chances before they went 1-0 up, but once that first goal goes in, the second one follows. It's hard for those lower league teams to kind of have the belief and to fight back. And those 2 quick goals broke their hearts probably.
They had a couple of little sniffs in the first sort of 15 minutes, and we were quite worried, to be fair, because it's a cup game, isn't it? So anything can happen. But like you said, once we got the first one, the floodgate opened. Yeah. It's 3-0 half time. The game's done, isn't it? So it should be done anyway.
Well, 2 goals in 4 minutes. That kills you. Yeah, kills you, breaks your heart.
Yeah, buries them. Yeah, Grimsby fans would be.
We were very good. So I got a long 4.5 hour drive home now. So.
No, that's all right. You won 5-0. That's all right.
I know, but if we'd lost the game, then it's been a very, very long drive home.
To drive to Grimsby, that is a monster journey.
Yeah,
it's a monster.
Are you on your own?
We don't.
Ash, you on your own? Or you...
I've actually dropped some friends off in Grimsby for a night out.
Why do you stay up there with them? Why do you stay up there with them?
I got commitments at home, mate. I can't.
No. What are the commitments?
Child.
I got a little 2-year-old. So. Kundy won't come in.
No, I know.
No,
I'm only joking.
You know what? Fair play to you. Fair play to that. That's a journey, that, on a Tuesday night.
By the way, how many boys did you drop off?
3.
What are they go? They're in Grimsby tonight. What goes on in Grimsby?
I want to know what's on. Yeah, I want to know what's on in Grimsby.
I don't know whether there's. I don't know. You might have made the right choice.
I've dropped them off, and there's nothing going on. So.
No.
Where did you drop them off? What establishment?
By the train station in Grimsby.
The train station in Grimsby? So what, and their plan is to go out in Grimsby on a Tuesday night?
It's up to them what they want to do. I'll be home in bed at 2:30, so hopefully anyway.
I think they might be in all.
What do you think they're going to be up to tonight?
I mean, what is there to do in Grimsby? Someone's probably a Grimsby fan listening. Can you call up and let us know?
Well, we've had a look quickly. You know what we do. Me and Kundy are quick to, quick on the draw.
It's Club Desire. I've found Club Desire.
Yeah, what type of club's that?
It's
You've got to have desire to go there, by the sounds of it.
No. You just need money.
What's the ratings? Any 5-star reviews?
I've just lost it.
Bit of Club Desire in Grimsby on a Tuesday night.
Do you know what, mate? It's got good. It's got 4.5 stars.
4.5 stars.
4.5 stars. Here we
go.
Let me look at.
Yeah, I'll text the boys. Get themselves a Club Desire.
Hold on.
Probably because you've been in there and racked up the ratings.
Yeah. Great night. Oh, can't say that.
No.
Yeah.
No. Great night. Bucket beer deal was value for money.
Bucket beer.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on the menu?
Old Ash is turning around right now.
I'm definitely not.
Dear, I want to hear from Grimsby fans. What's a good night out in Grimsby?
Yeah.
You know, where's the gaff on a Tuesday?
Club Desire. What's going on in Club Desire?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on in there, if it's a hot spot. And there must be some other gaffs as well that we need to check out. How far's good?
The barge is where I was going to drop them off.
The barge?
The barge, it's called. The barge, yeah.
Le barge. Oh, the barge. I thought we were trying to sound
barge.
French.
What? Le barge?
Le barge.
I think I prefer Desire, mate, to be honest.
Of course you would.
Yeah, the barge, that sounds a bit too, bit of a boring gaff.
Oh, I've got another one here.
Here we go. Here's another review.
Oh dear, this is not so good.
Go on then.
This is from Dave Wilmot. He says here. Hold on, I can't read that out either. A great no.
No, good.
No, let's go. Come back to me.
Okay. Ash, just on Keith Andrews, doing a brilliant job. I mean, fair play to him. Question marks were over the appointment, but
definitely.
He settled in, and he does really, like, when I listen to him now with his interviews, he has a way about him which I really seem to like.
Very smart man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I do think he's quite disrespected in this when he was appointed, because a lot of people turn around and said, "Oh, he inherited the Thomas Frank team." I mean, if you look at the transfers, we lost our top goal scorer, our probably second top goal scorer, our captain, a goalkeeper, fair enough, but the whole spine of that team was ripped apart, basically.
Yeah.
And the front three have come in, and Thiago, Atara, and Sharda. All right, fair enough. He was there last year, but they've hit the ground running. So you can't really be. That's down to him, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's done well.
He's done a really good job. I like what he's about, and it looks like they.
Yeah, I think most
tonight says to me that he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a tricky game.
I was one of those that felt that this job was going to take time to get yourself under the table and get it right, but he hasn't. He's done brilliantly well.
If you know the club as well, we like to promote within. You know, Thomas Frank was the assistant coach or whatever before with Dean Smith. So it's a conveyor belt, isn't it?
It seems to be. And they're doing it the right way. Brentford, a well-run football club. So fair play to them.
Hopefully.
Ash, enjoy the journey home. I'm sure the boys are going to enjoy themselves in Club Desire. You get yourself back, mate. Back to duties. Daddy daycare. Let's go to Sam. He's a Cardiff fan, right, Sam?
Sammy boy.
Evening, boys. Evening.
I'm all right. How are you feeling? Big night.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to you. Look, Wrexham obviously flying high. Everyone's talking about them, but put them back in their box a little bit, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah. I think we turned up and played our game, to be honest. I understand they've rotated a bit, but like putting Connor Cody against someone like Yusuf Salic is only one thing that's going to happen, I think.
Well, how big a derby is this? Because we know Swansea, right? But I don't often remember seeing Cardiff play Wrexham for obvious reasons, right? Because where Wrexham have been. But how big a derby is this?
It's not Swansea level, that's for sure. And I know a lot of people are saying it's not even Bristol City level for us. But judging by Valley and a lot of people cared about it.
Yeah, I think people were happy with that tonight.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, Sam. Look, Cardiff. What in terms of the league? What's the aim?
I think automatic. I think it's got to be. It's going to be tough because there are some good teams in that league. But I think with the way we're playing, I think if we can get some momentum, because we've had a very good start and then we've been a bit rocky, patchy a bit recently.
Yeah.
I think if we can get back to the way we were playing, who knows?
All right.
There are 3 or 4 teams, I'd say, who's up there.
Yeah. All right, Sam. Thanks for your call. I'm going to go to AJ. He's a Grimsby fan. All right, AJ.
AJ.
How's it, gentlemen?
I'm all right. Look, let's forget about the fact that you got pumped 5-0 tonight, and let's talk about the nightlife in Grimsby. There's a couple of boys who are out on the town. They need to know where to go.
Bit of Club Desire action.
Bit of Club Desire?
Club Desire is a controversial one. I'd walk away.
Why is it controversial?
I mean, the characters you get in there can be less than friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where else are we?
You were talking about the barge. The barge is actually, I mean, that's more of like an emo-y, edgy indie pub that's on the river, and it's an old.
That sounds all right.
And it's an old. It's an old establishment that I won't go anywhere near on a Tuesday. I think it closes about 10:30. So
it's closed now. They're getting kicked out and going club design, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, where's there a good night in Grimsby on a Tuesday? Like, come on, there's got to be somewhere half decent.
I mean, Cleethorpes is probably the place to go, which Blundell Park is actually in Cleethorpes.
Cleethorpes? What is that? Is that a bar? What is it? What's Cleethorpes? Was that a place?
Cleethorpes, it's a seaside resort.
Cleethorpes.
It's like Yarmouth or
Yeah, I've got it.
Torquay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, okay.
Go on.
I think the boys will be better jumping on the bus or a taxi to Cleethorpes rather than staying in Grimsby.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you're not selling Grimsby very much here, AJ. I was expecting something big. You know, you come on and talk about the nightlife.
I moved to Chesterfield in 1998 for a reason. So
Chesterfield's
there you go.
By the way, Chesterfield's a good night out.
Chesterfield's decent.
It's a great night out. I went on loan there when I was 18.
Right.
Loved it.
Did you?
It was banging. They had a club in a church. Wicked.
I can tell by your face.
Cavendish.
Yeah.
Cavendish.
Mate, that was a banging club. That was decent.
Jamie, we're about the same age, so I might have been in there with you.
Yeah, it was all right there.
Is it Black Diamond?
What are you talking about? Where's this? Where are we going now?
I don't know. I'm just a bit of Black Diamond action or not?
Oh, in Chesterfield?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Gaff.
Black Diamond?
Nah, I don't know about that one.
No.
Nah.
Never heard of that one.
Nah, not heard of that one. AJ, you heard of Black Diamond?
There's a Chinese called the Black Diamond just outside.
Come on, don't fence with me.
Chesterfield's a good night out.
He's been the Black.
AJ, look, the dream's come to an end. You got pumped tonight. It is what it is. You know, you've played against a good side. But you can be proud of what you've done, right?
Absolutely. The last couple of years, we've had some good cup runs. I went down to Southampton on a Wednesday night in the FA Cup a couple of years ago. That was an experience. We got through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and then we played Brighton, one match away from Wembley, and we lost 5-0 then as well. So, but we enjoy a good run. I went to Wednesday in the last round. That was good. I was there for United. That was pretty good.
Some of these.
AJ, sorry, mate.
Some of these clubs that are popping up.
Yeah, some of these clubs that are popping up.
Yeah, no wonder you didn't answer.
Oh, dear.
I nearly did ring up, but I couldn't miss the opportunity to ring you.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
good lad.
AJ,
True.
you're a star. If I was the boys,
yeah, Tuesday night anywhere. It's a bit of a tricky one, the Tuesday, isn't it?
Mate, Tuesday night, back in the day, London, Funky Buddha.
Bit of Funky Buddha.
Oh, it was.
I remember Funky.
Yeah, it was Premier League Central in there.
Was that the Tuesday night one?
The Tuesday night.
Wednesday's off.
Wednesday's off. Everyone knew. Yeah, no game.
Yeah.
Straight into Funky Bees.
Funky Buddha.
The queue was down the road.
No, not for you.
Not for me.
Smart straight
in the back door.
Jeez, a bit early. Jeez, Jade, only for that, mate.
Yeah, it's a good club, Funky Bees. He's back now. He's made a comeback.
Has it now?
He's back. Yeah. Oh, those were the days. Good old days they were. Right, keep your calls coming in. We've got ArrDee. He's coming in the studio. He's going to do some rapping with Jason Cundy. You want to ask him any questions about Chelsea? We're going to talk to him about that. Plus all tonight's action. 03 717 22 3344.
I don't give girl flowers, I'll give you good though. If you want me all for yourself, then darling, you probably should go.
You are listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. We are now joined in the studio. British rapper ArrDee, Chelsea fan. He was at the Baller League last night. ArrDee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Oh, here we go.
Chelsea.
What a load of old rubbish.
2v1 now.
Yeah, exactly that. I'm here for it.
But look, I got straight into it. He was with John Terry last night. Just tell me how that happened, because you're a Chelsea fan. John Terry's a big deal for you.
Yeah. Like, it's a big deal performing with one of my childhood heroes, legends anyway, let alone a Chelsea legend, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was good. We've had loads of conversations over the years. He's come to shows. I know his kids are fans. And then we were talking about, obviously, this Baller League is growing. It's massive. And we wanted to do a performance. And then he dropped a joke on DM saying, oh, yeah, like...
He slid in your DMs.
We were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, like, I'll grab a mic, you know what I mean? And I was like, I've got it, you've said it now, like, we're doing it, you know? And then, yeah, he was a little bit nervous, and we had a bit of practice, and yeah, I think he smashed it, personally. I think he
done
well.
2 lines.
Yeah, but listen, it's not easy, mate.
Yeah.
You're next anyway. We'll do something.
Nah, I can't be going out rapping. Fair play to him, though. I mean, look, he's been a massive football player, but doing something different like that, going out just even 2 lines, right?
Yeah, well, he was saying to me, like, oh, I'm really nervous. I'm like, mate, you've played for England, you've lifted Champions League trophies, and he's like, honestly, like, well, beforehand anyway, he was nervous. I think we built it and we got it to a good place. Like you say, I know it's only 2 lines, but it's like you say, it's something different, and performing and mic and live, and things can go wrong. Do you know what I mean? So.
And what about you playing? Did you not fancy?
You don't really want to see me.
Is it not you?
Boots up. Nah. You know what? In school, when my mates used to play, and I used to sit with the girls and talk and watch with them. Like, I mean, so.
You don't play. You never played at any level.
No, never really. Like in the park with my mates and that, but we just play dirty football and tackling and just. You know what I mean, like I say, having a
not a bit of you.
Nah.
You know the Baller League, it's getting quite big, isn't it? I mean, another season.
Yeah, I think I was having a conversation with KSI, and I was saying I think in 5 years' time this will be massive. I mean, it might be shorter than that, but I think 5 years for it to grow solid. Because something I didn't realise is how passionate the players and the managers are there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going in like, I know I've seen some bits, but you can't always tell what's for online and what's for clips and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, it was kicking off. It was intense. It was proper intense. And by the end of it, I'm all... Because obviously with my team, or the 2-6ers, John Terry's team, 3-0 up at first. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. Done the performance. They're going to win it. Sorted.
Happy days.
It's 3-2. And I'm like, we can't come out and do a rap and get in Ginger's face and we lose it. So I'm sweating now. Like I was proper invested. So yeah, sick. I'd like
There's
to go back.
some good players in it, isn't there?
100%. 100%.
Some of the lads, I know some of the lads have played with them in charity games and all that. And some of them are ex-pros who haven't quite made it to level or trying to make it. Hey, some talent. There's some decent talent there.
Yeah. And I have a conversation. I'm not going to say who the conversation was with, but saying players in League 2 that are like super keen to come out of that and come be a part of Baller League. So it's...
They need the dough, though.
Yeah, of course.
The cash?
Yeah,
John Terry's not doing it for nothing, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's cash involved. I mean, it's not my place to say, but I'm sure there's cash involved.
Who else was there that caught your eye?
Obviously, Ian Wright was there. He's just full of energy. Such a character. To be honest, everyone was there. I mean, we was trying to say hello to everyone as much as possible. Ian Wright and Shearer and Micah Richards. He was fuming.
Yeah.
We was obviously doing little bits and gags with people, and I was getting in like bits of content and that. And he's cool. He's getting along, but he was so. Again, it's nice to see how invested the managers are. He was upset that he lost. You know what I mean? But I was like, come on, bruv. It's day one. Let's get a little smudge. He's like, nah, I can't do it. And I was like, oh, don't
It's that competitive edge, right? It's
but it's
alive and
that's where, so me and my manager was saying that is what's going to take it from being kind of influence of football and content and like a bit of a laugh to that next level, especially like I say in 5 years' time. I think it needs its time. It's growing. Yeah.
Look, let's talk about you because you brought that song. When was your first song? How old was you? Because you're only 23.
Yeah, 18. I
feel like you've been around for ages.
Cheers, mate. I'm not sure to take by that, but no, yeah. So I first started making music when I was like 12, but the first kind of my break in my head was like a freestyle called 6 a.m. and I was 18, and then Body come out. I think I was still 18 or 19 by the time Body was #1 in like 6 countries. That was a big record. That my verse kind of took off that song.
Yeah,
without blowing my own trumpet.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it's a great song anyway.
Yeah. Of course.
Your song
it stood out. The verse stood out.
Yeah. I had a look. I had a look on YouTube and I see it. 51 million views.
Yeah. It's like it does all right. It streams in monthly as well, which is all right as well. Yeah, it's good. And then my first debut single myself, which was Oliver Twist. Again, I would have been 18, 19. To be honest, that whole period was such a blur from 18 to 21.
Yeah.
It was lifestyle parties and singles and
touring. What was that like
touring.
for your family and your friends when it started taking over and your life changed? Because there would have been like, I suppose, weeks, maybe months where it changed. But then when was that moment your friends go, oh my God,
yeah, well, my friends were loving it. Again, we were all fresh-faced 18. I remember I turned 18 in, COVID lockdown. And that started when I was 16. So none of my mates got to go like clubbing or go get served at a bar and queue up and get turned away. Like I've never done any of that. From the second the clubs reopened, I'd been pushed into this limelight and
popping bottles.
Yeah, and all my mates were there with me. So they're having a good old time. My mum obviously chuffed, but also like always super believed, and she's quite spiritual. We talk about like manifesting and all that kind of stuff. So she was really one of the people behind me that was like, if you want to do this, you can't kind of like, really wish it or want it or hope for it. It's like you've got to know that you're going to take it all that way. So then she instilled that mentality in me, and I think she had the same. Obviously, I've got family members that are super gassed to this day at barbecues, and they're like, oh, what's so-and-so like? And what's so-and-so? And I'm like, I'll text mum, like, I'm going upstairs for 15 minutes. I'm going to have a little break.
Yeah. I guess it's like being a young footballer, right? Because you're making
I don't know, there's a few more quid in that, but yeah.
You reckon? I mean...
Yeah, because you got to remember as well, I signed to a record label, so a lot of the time, like, you get an upfront budget, and then I'm 18 years old, and I've given...
that, didn't you?
Yeah, that was gone. Didn't even think about the tax man. I had to think about that later, the next time. It's like, oh, right, you have to pay tax. Yeah, I forgot about that part. But, no, yeah, it was a laugh. And it was also a weird experience to, like, have all that come so quickly. I mean, again, with Blow My Own Trumpet, I think in terms of, like, UK and UK rap, the trajectory of, like, how quick and how up it was. I was 6 months into the game with a #1 record in 6 countries, my first Australian tour and European tour and UK tour, all sold out within my first year of doing music. And it was hard to navigate that. And again, like I say, I'm young, so there was times where partying.
The Australian thing, right? We know it's ever so well. How did that happen? So then you've got your agents all over the place. I'm guessing.
Oh, so I got the same agent, but so the record Body went #1 in Australia, #1 in UK. I think it went #1 in France or one of the Europe. There was
what about America?
Yet to be broken, but it's definitely on the list.
That's the big dog, right?
Yeah, that's the big dog. And the thing is with America as well, you only get a certain amount, I feel like, of chances to like be perceived to have a go at it. So if you have a go at it, well, it's like love him to bits, but like Robbie Williams, you know what I mean? Like you have a go at it and then it doesn't quite connect, and then you never really get the same shot again. You might be able to go again and slowly build one, but you never get to do that. America, I'm here. So you got. It's all about timing with America. I believe.
Timing, yeah. I mean, look, it's unbelievable that what you've done at such a young age already. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
The British rap scene. I mean, we're gonna actually try and get Kundy to, have a little rap with you. But...
Listen, I'll walk John Terry for it. I'll be able to walk you for it. We'll give it a go.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll bluff my way through it somehow.
Yeah, sweet.
You've been a Chelsea fan your whole life?
No.
What do you mean no?
Haven't. So this is a story. I was having a conversation with John Terry about this, and he said something similar. But so I'm cool with my old man now. So mum and dad split up, but like it's whatever, you know, you make up and blah, blah. But when I kind of become like pre-teenager, he's always United, so he's always put me in United kids as a child. And then when I, like I said, puberty, and you just start, I don't like you anymore, didn't get along with him at the time, or thought I didn't, and decided I was going to switch sides. And my uncle supports Chelsea, and never look back, mate. Never look back. He's fuming. He stayed by mine the other day.
Off Man United.
Yeah, I've got all the shirts about, and he stayed by mine the other night. And I left him there, and he was making food, and he texted me like, "You're lucky I don't."
So I'm trying to figure out
the era.
I'm trying to figure out the era. So basically, you left being a Man United fan when they were garbage, and you become a Chelsea fan when they were decent.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, like you said.
Timing. I think something I remember. There was a time where I think United might have won the league, and the final was against Chelsea, and so there was some kind of goal that was controversial or disallowed. It was between like 09 to 011. It was some point around then.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point around then I made the switch.
Come the good side, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Never look back.
Champions Leagues up under our belt.
Exactly.
League titles, World Cup champions,
Still
by
a
the
Man
way.
United fan,
Look. Oh, Stamford sin.
Yeah,
honestly, load of old rubbish. We're talking about Chelsea. You're gonna stay on for a bit, yeah? I'm
here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little chat. We're gonna continue taking some calls. If you got any calls or you want to have a chat with ArrDee, you can have your say. 03 717 22 33 44. It's in the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie and Jason Cundy. We'll look ahead to tomorrow night's Carabao Cup fourth round action live on talkSPORT. We're joined in the studio by UK rap superstar ArrDee. At the top of the show, Kundy got a bit excited. Started to rap to Wham's Wham Rap from 1982. So we thought we should bring him up to date with some of the more modern rap terms as well, though. But
Okay.
you know, you're into your rap though.
Do you know what, mate? Yes, my boy, got 10-year-old boy, right?
All right.
Loves Eminem. Loves Eminem.
Yeah, not ArrDee.
A bit of RD. There's a little bit of Eminem knocking about.
No, that's how I got into rap
There's a
music.
bit of it. I can see that.
Yeah, I fell in love with it, and that was all I listened to for a good period of. Around that age was probably the same time, 10 years old. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So maybe in 20 years' time, 10 years' time, I might have a little rapper on me. Is that what
Yeah, exactly that. You never know, mate. You never know.
Can we get him to do the rap again? Can we get ArrDee involved in this or what? No.
Which one?
You know, the Wham Rap.
See, okay.
You'll have to teach me.
It's not fair. You might have to put your headphones on this one, right? Right.
All right, go on.
It's not fair. So how old are you?
I'm 23.
He's 23, right?
So
but you know Wham.
I know of Wham.
You
Yeah,
know,
I don't know him personally.
No, of course.
He said
George is dead.
they sing Last Christmas. What do you mean they rap?
Yeah, I didn't know they had a rap
No,
tune.
but this is like one of their early pieces, right? We got a little bit of this.
God,
Come on. It's tune, mate.
No, it sounds like a bit of a tune, you know. But
You know the tune.
I don't know the tune.
You got soul on the door. Gonna have a good time down on the line. You got soul on the door. You're gonna have a good time down on the line. Say, hey, everybody take a count. Oh, here we go. No, gone early. See, that's always dangerous, right? Have I done a JT?
Story of his life.
Hey, everybody, take a look at me. I've got street credibility. I may not have a job, but I have a good time with the boys that beat down on the line. Sit A-H-S-S. Really, give it the very best. I know it's hard.
It's getting there.
Yeah. I say a B1, B2. Make a claim for change, and you have to do.
Is that it?
Hey, yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, mate,
bottled
it's
it.
a tune.
Oh,
It's a tune.
Done all right
It's a
there.
tune, matey.
Got a round of applause from me.
Mate, it's hard. If I knew I was going to do this, I'd have practiced. Mate, don't knock a bit of Wham rap.
Ice Baby, mate. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, that's yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong with that.
I know that one. Well, I know a bit of that one.
You know
innit?
a bit of that one?
Yeah, I know a bit of that one.
Can we do it? A bit of Ice Baby.
Well, you two take over.
Like a bit of acapella.
Yeah. No, well, we'll find it. Can we find a bit of Ice Baby? Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Find a
I'm
bit.
show myself. I know like three lines.
His knowledge of lyrics is insane, by the way.
Yeah. It's all
Is
right.
it?
Yeah. Mine. Yeah, it's all right. This a tune.
Is
This
it
is
tune?
a big tune.
This a bang.
Oi.
Actually, you've got a little bit of the old Ice Baby bar.
VIP.
Go on. Here we go.
Kick it.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Falls at the box daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow.
To the extreme,
I might write like a vandal. Light up the stage and I can jump like a candle. Dance.
Yeah. You showed me up. You knew more lyrics than I did. Well done.
Oh dear. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do now because ArrDee's in. We thought we'd, because UK hip hop is big in the game. There's some big names out there, Jason.
Big dogs.
You'll know all of these. But we'll get some lyrics.
Oh dear, I'm starting to get worried now.
I think you need to let us know
All right, okay.
what you think the translation means, right?
Okay,
So
all right, I'm good with
this one is Unknown T,
So, hold
Homerton
on,
B.
Unknown what?
Unknown T, Homerton B. I got a galley on me op, block bolly on me panic, and dash them boy run and retreat.
You even read it funny. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, do you want to do it?
I'll give it a read.
Go on.
It's Unknown T, Homerton B.
Yeah.
I got galley on me.
Yeah.
Op block bally on me.
Yeah.
Panic and dash.
Yeah.
Then boy run and retreat.
Yeah, he's talking about a dog. Take this dog for a walk in the park. He's throwing. What's that word for a ball? Throws the bally and what? The bally. That's the bally. He's throwing the bally.
Op block bally on me.
Yeah, he's got the bally, throws the bally, and then the dog
Fetch.
goes and retrieve.
Right, yeah. Close enough, I reckon. Yeah, near enough. I think you'd be doing him a favour by defining it as that.
Yeah.
So I think he'd take that for sure.
All right, I've got another one for you here.
Oh,
all right,
gosh, here we go.
This is Dave and AJ Tracy, big tune, mate.
Okay, go on.
Thiago Silva.
Go on.
All right, the lyric is San Dave from the Vow and Tracy, Duckman down on the road, I'm pacey.
Oh, you caught that one.
Duckman. Isn't that a book?
What do you mean?
Duckman.
Yeah, Duckman down on the road, I'm pacey.
He's Duckman down the road and pacey.
You got this one. I reckon
You think
can
I've
crack
got this
that.
one?
Yeah.
Let me say it again. I think I'm nearly there.
Go on, go on.
Santander from the Vale and Tracy.
Yeah.
Duckman down on the road. I'm pacey.
I'm pacey. So basically, his mate's called Duckman, and he's running away from him, trying to get away.
Yeah.
But he's saying, I'm pacey, I'm going to catch you.
You ain't super far off. You ain't super far off.
You think you're going to go away from me? No, Duckman, I'm coming after you.
It's like if these lyrics were written in your world, everything would be a lot more of a positive place. You've got a super positive light on it.
Has he run off for some money or something?
No.
Is he trying to get because I want my money back?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he's ducking someone down like he's chasing someone.
Okay, well, I weren't too far off.
You weren't far off.
We give me out of 10 out of that one.
Yeah, I'll give you a 6.
6.
I would have given a 2 for the other one.
Yeah. I've got 2 more here. This one's Central C. You want to do it? Go on, you do it because you're better than me.
Go on. Who's that with the hair on fleek?
Yep.
She made me beep my horn. It's peak.
Oh dear, yeah. She's obviously she's a good-looking girl.
Yeah,
She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
And his horn has gone beep.
yeah. You smashed it.
Yeah. I know what's going on
I've just
there.
seen the translations on these.
Yeah.
as well.
Right, and the last
I know
one.
what's going on there.
The last one, RD,
Yep.
banger,
Right.
big tune.
Big tune.
Go on, you do the lyrics. It's your tune.
I don't give girl flowers.
Yeah.
I'll give you good wood though.
Yeah. Goodwood,
Yeah.
mate. Goodwood, right? But I've been there, right? I've been there. Well, it's a great racetrack. You're giving her Goodwood, right? You're taking
That's
her
where
up
I'm
the races.
taking her for a lovely day.
You're taking her up the races.
Yeah, exactly. You smashed
You're
spot
taking
on.
up the Goodwood.
Spot on.
Taking
Yeah.
her up the Goodwood.
Taking her for a lovely
I know.
time up
By the way,
Goodwood. Dressing up
Good
to the
race
team.
course.
Goodwood is amazing. Don't knock Goodwood.
Can't
Someone
knock
needs to
good
clip
one.
that.
You can't knock Goodwood.
That's a good
Clip
racetrack.
that bit. Kundy loves Goodwood.
Dear me. Oh, wow. Have you got any other tunes coming out that we can look forward to?
Yeah, 100%. We've got a load of stuff coming at the start of next year, predominantly. We've got a big project coming as well, stepping into a few different worlds. The dance stuff I'm enjoying at the moment. I mean, I like to have a little dance myself.
Yeah, well, festivals, right? They're massive, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
because
yeah.
Albie, who's a friend of mine who got in contact with
Yeah.
you, he does all the big festivals in
He
the
does.
UK.
He does.
They're getting bigger and bigger. They're amazing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird. Like, it's the art, a little bit of like clubbing and going out at night time with the younger generation. I say that like I'm older, but the young, like my generation and the younger, like, it's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
People don't enjoy. I don't know if they don't want to spend money, cost a little, whatever it is, but
Expensive, right?
yeah, day raves and festivals.
I want to go home, go to bed.
Yeah. Get a dirty kebab and go home.
So, no.
No, what?
It's-
Festivals though, £40 a ticket, all day music.
Yeah, exactly that. You get to see multiple acts.
What about Ibiza?
What about it?
You know exactly what I'm saying.
What about it?
What about Ibiza?
What about it? How about it?
All I'm going to do is repeat my question.
The last time Kundy was in Ibiza, he lost his passport.
Oh, really? Was that on
Missed 3
purpose
days-
or accidentally?
Well, missed 3 days of the sports.
It's
bar.
not Ibiza if you don't lose a passport or cancel a flight. That's what one of my mates say.
Done both.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, look, beautiful island, magical place.
Now, what about you out in Ibiza, though? What there must be, you know...
What about me? Come on.
Ask
the question you want to ask, mate.
Okay. Are you doing anything in Ibiza?
Am I doing anything in Ibiza performing? Yeah, 100% we will be. We've had I've done a couple residencies at Ibiza Rocks. That's a sick gaff. Like I say, it's an amazing place to perform. I think it's one of the most like weird, positive places. The second you step off the plane, I've tried to go there and do like, I'm just gonna have chilled ones and like. Doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
And in fact, when you try and plan them ones, it's normally when it goes most out of hand. So, yeah, you'll definitely catch me. You catch me over there whether I'm performing or not.
Trying to get Kundy out there next year, but he's...
Yeah, we'll all go. All 3 of us. We'll turn it over.
Do you imagine? Sports bar and RD.
Yeah.
And Ibiza Rock.
RD doing an OB.
Oh, you lot will be broken men after that. I'm telling you.
Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for coming in. You're an absolute
thanks for
star.
having me, mate.
Obviously, did you go down to Chelsea? Did you get down there?
Yeah. I was there the other day for actually it's my first ever Champions League game.
Bit of Ajax.
Yeah, we had a decent turnout as well, didn't we? It was a good first game, but I've never seen it, you know, the music playing and all that.
How'd you get on against Sunderland, though?
Ah, come on.
Oh, do you know what? They're doing their number at the moment, though. I'd rather lose to them than some of the other teams that are losing.
By the way, we got his mob at the weekend.
Oh, I'm not even worried. I don't mind.
No, there's only Spurs.
Yeah, I'm not even worried
Spurs.
about it. Yeah.
We
Not worth
turn
watching.
up,
I'm
put
not
your
even
pants
gonna
down,
sound effect.
give you a good old whooping.
We always
Yeah,
get, we do
and
get
do the Chelsea clap. You don't even need to get too aggravated about it.
RD, you're a star, mate. You can get yourself home. You dodged out of the F1 movie to come and see us.
Yeah, you dropped me in it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was honestly, I wanted to crawl up inside myself. They was there and speaking and answering questions and all that kind of stuff. And listen, we had places to be. And I had to get up. I was also late there, so I was late. I missed the first 20 minutes of the film, and then I had to walk out at the end, right in the front row because they were the only seats left. I'm like, oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, awful.
Can't be late
Make
for
the right call coming in.
Yeah, come on, 100%. Like I say, one more time, just for the mics, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Oh, God. ArrDee, you're a legend, mate. Thanks for coming in.
Cheers, mate.
Absolute pleasure. I'll see you down at the festivals, mate. I'm always there with Albie. He owes me one now. Backstage VIP.
Sweet.
Right, we're going to continue taking calls. EFL Cup action tonight. You want to come on and have your say? 03 717 22 3344.
Aguero, Solskjaer, Deeney, Watkins. Sure, you know all about those last-minute goals, but have you heard the one about the on-loan goalkeeper who saved his temporary employers from disappearing out the Football League and into almost certain financial oblivion? Back in 1999, Carlisle United, managed by Nigel Pearson, were fighting to stay in the Football League. Carlisle's finances were precarious with a capital P that season, leading to a scenario where, with 3 games to go, they had to ask the FA to sanction an emergency loan deal to bring in a goalkeeper. Swindon Town's Jimmy Glass arrived at the club. His efforts in his first 2 games earned the Cumbrians 2 draws. Those vital points meant that Carlisle went into their final game of the Division 3 season, now League 2, needing to beat mid-table Plymouth Argyle in front of their own fans and hope their relegation rival Scarborough didn't win against Peterborough at home. The game at the McCain Stadium finished 1-1, and with the same scoreline at Brunton Park deep into injury time, Scarborough's fans invaded the pitch en masse, believing their Football League status was secure, convinced they'd done enough to stay up. However, there'd be one more plot twist. Carlisle won a corner in the dying seconds, and up came Jimmy Glass. In one of those you couldn't make it up moments, Glass scored from a rebounded header and was promptly swamped by teammates and thousands of fans who quite simply couldn't believe what they'd just witnessed. As for Jimmy Glass, he became an overnight celebrity, but he never played for Carlisle again, and his playing career never really kicked on after that defining moment. He took on various jobs outside of football before finding his way back into the sport as player liaison officer at Eddie Howe's Bournemouth, and most recently the general manager at non-league Wimborne. Not the fairy tale ending to one of the most Hollywood moments in football, but the name Jimmy Glass will live on forever as the scorer of that goal, arguably the most important in any club's history.
You're listening to the Sports Bar. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. We'll hear about how Kundy's getting on his Italian lessons.
Oh no!
In the rest of talkSPORT. What is that? There's more Carabao Cup 4th round action tomorrow night, though, live on talkSPORT Network.
Given away by McCarthy. Isak! Liverpool 2, Southampton 1.
You would never write Liverpool off.
Getting with a curler! What a moment!
They are set up brilliantly. They make it difficult for you.
Here's Eze inside the penalty area. Gyökeres!
The options that Arteta have, the rotation he can make.
I think Arsenal can be champions this year.
Welbeck! And he hits the back of the net. It's Danny Welbeck. Bruno Guimaraes gets above the marker and heads the ball in at the far post.
There's a lot to be excited about for Newcastle fans.
Goodis comes back in on his left foot, draws the ball down low to the left and produces a brilliant finish.
No reason why they're not going to win FA Cups and League Cups.
And tucked in! Santi Bueno!
It's a really difficult job for Vitor Pereira.
Having scored twice in 90 seconds to turn it around at the beginning of the second half. Chelsea will know that they've been in an epic cup tie here, but it is one that Chelsea have won. Lincoln 1, Chelsea 2.
Yeah, huge night Carabao Cup, 4th round action live on talkSPORT tomorrow. Let's hook ahead to some of the games, starting with Arsenal. Host Brighton tomorrow night, live on talkSPORT 2 from 7:45. Gunners boss Mikel Arteta has been speaking to the media ahead of that one, was asked about the pressure on his side to deliver a major trophy.
But that's what we want. I think when our people are excited and when they see that the team is competing at the level consistently, there are the right reasons to believe, and that's the main thing. If you want to win big trophies, you certainly have to install that feeling amongst the team, the club, and around it. And we're in a really good position at the moment, but we know how early it is and how difficult every game is.
Look, they've obviously got a game, and it's a big game, but I would say that they don't. If there's any season where you not throw in the towel, but if you go out, it might do you a favour.
But this competition always, a club like Arsenal, this gives those players that aren't quite in that first 11 right now, but coming off the bench. Right, Marino's come off the bench a couple of times now, right? And there are players in there. Wanyeri, we haven't seen much of him of late. This will give them a chance to shine. This is your opportunity. They got Burnley away at the weekend, right? That game is, of course, the bigger of the two games. But this is a competition. They want to win. They want to go deep in every competition. Arsenal squad, I expect Brighton to do something similar. They will field an under-strength team. There'll be fringe players that get their opportunity. Opportunity knocks. And Arsenal, I remember, were one of the very first sides under Arsene Wenger that would field a weakened side in this competition. because he can give them minutes.
Yeah.
At first team level, give them minutes. And Wenger took a lot of stick, I seem to remember. This is a long time ago, obviously.
No, I remember. He would play young kids.
He would use this as a vehicle in which to get the fringe, younger players minutes.
Yeah.
Right? And that was allowed them to go and play at a very high level. And you never know what's going to happen. In Arsenal at the moment, they've got 1 or 2 injuries that they've got. Saka on the right-hand side, Noni's out.
You don't want to be playing Saka tomorrow night, though, do you?
Saka's not playing tomorrow night. Let me tell you for nothing. No, hold on.
He plays him all the time.
Right, okay. But he took him off at the weekend. Right?
Yeah.
And I think that Arteta, I think, he's a young manager. I think he's learning you can't keep pounding Saka. He's had an injury. On that right-hand side at the minute, Noni was in...
Good form, yeah.
Yeah, Noni picked up the injury. And it almost happened, not by accident, but a happy accident, that Saka come back at the right time when Noni was injured.
Yeah.
You can't have both at the same time, mate, because that could be...
Creates a problem.
Yes. But now they've got width. Obviously, Martinelli come on. Trossard, actually, I thought played really well at the weekend against Palace. I thought he was good.
Yeah.
Actually. And Martinelli come on the right, I seem to me. He came on for Saka, I think. So they've got options now in those wide areas.
Yeah.
They can do that. Havertz is still out. You know, Odegaard is still out. They've got players, Noni's out. They've got players that can come back. This gives Wanyeri a chance to play. I'll be absolutely amazed if Saka starts tomorrow. Absolutely stunned. It's not the game for him.
If they finish second this season, Arsenal, but they win the Carabao Cup, that's not acceptable, is it?
No, it's not. No, not from this point. Not where they are. Not where they've been. This is a squad that's been built over the last 2-3 seasons, and they've had the likes of Lewis Skelly that's come in, and at the minute you've got Calafiori, which keeping him out. I mean, personally, I think Lewis Skelly's a better player. I don't know what you think, but I bet Fury.
I think Lewis Skelly's a brilliant young player.
Right?
He's young. He's got a couple of mistakes in him.
But
He's
he'll
young.
start. He starts tomorrow night because Calafiori's keeping out the team. So they're the sort of players that I'm talking about that will get opportunities. I mean, where's White? I haven't seen Ben White for. He's another one.
Yeah. So
I expect this Arsenal squad. It's all over. It's got strength and depth. Wanyeri haven't seen great deal of him currently this season. This is the game for him.
Yeah.
And there will be changes.
Yeah.
Bruno, like I said, expect him to start.
He should start. Yeah, I'll be amazed if he plays as his best team. I'll be incredible. I'm not sure
they're at home as well. They're not away.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That helps.
They're at home. Brighton have another one. Brighton, they got beat the weekend against Man United. If you're actually you're thinking about this, it's a bonus. This competition is a bonus. You don't put your eggs in this competition. Not
even if you're Brighton.
No, the points of the weekend are bigger, mate.
Are 3 points bigger than the Carabao Cup? I mean...
Yeah, no. For this weekend, they've got Leeds at home, right? Brighton got Leeds at home. Those 3 points are always going to be... This is get into the quarterfinal. Once you get to the semis, that's when I think things change for these teams. Arsenal played home and away against Newcastle, went on to go and win it last year, right? And you look at the side, both managers picked strong teams in both of those semi-finals.
Yeah.
And Newcastle come out on top, right?
Yeah.
So that's when you look at it and go, right, we got a chance to get Wembley and win it. Right now, everything's a bonus. That's how I see it.
All right, let's move on to discuss Liverpool, who host Crystal Palace tomorrow night. Live on talkSPORT from 7:45. Palace boss Oliver Glasner has been speaking to the media ahead of that one, discuss Liverpool's recent struggles.
It's a great team, and I don't know why, and it's also not my job to analyse what happens at Liverpool. And we play them now the third time in this season, and I think we did quite well in the first 2 games. So we rely on what we want to do. We rely on what we can do. We can't copy anybody else, and we don't want to copy anybody else. And so that's how we approach the game.
Yeah, it's a big game for Oliver Glasner. I think they'll look at it and look. He's done well in cup competitions, right? Mm-hmm. So he'll fancy his chances. But Liverpool need a win.
But they do. But same rules apply. It's exactly what I've said about Arsenal, who are at home, Liverpool at home against Palace and Brighton. It's a very similar game, I think, in terms of what they're picking. Yeah, Slot needs a win, right? Domestically, I know he had that big win over in Germany last midweek, and it was a big win. This is a game that Palace have played them twice, drawn once, and then beat them in pens, right? They went to pens, right, in the Community Shield, right? They beat them I can't remember. They beat them. They won the Community Shield either way. They beat them at their place at Selhurst Park, 4 or 5 weeks ago? Same rules apply. Liverpool, this is a big game for Liverpool, but the weekend is bigger. They can't. They're at the moment. They're going to play. They play Villa on Saturday night. At the moment, Liverpool are giving up their Premier League. This is a challenge. It's pathetic. They're defending their title. Yeah, it's really poor. They're defending their title. This has been a poor defence from Liverpool. It really has.
I know, but it's a new era.
Yeah,
different
poor.
team.
Still poor, mate. Still poor.
I'm calling them pathetic.
Yeah,
already.
It's been a pathetic defence. Yeah. Yes, it is. 4 defeats on the spin at home. Sorry, in the domestic league. No, that's a terrible defence, mate. It is. And this game, it's a bonus for the players, again, fringe players that you can play. But they've got Leeds, haven't they, the weekend? Right? They've got Aston Villa. Do apologise. Right, they've got Leeds. They got Aston Villa.
It's live on talkSPORT, that game.
Right? 8 o'clock kickoff live on talkSPORT. That's a game they have to win that. They simply have to win that. If they don't win that, mate, and Villa done the right.
Villa have been good.
Villa have been good. Beat your mob, beat City.
Yeah.
They're in good form.
Yeah.
That's the big of the two games.
Okay. All right. You can have your say on tomorrow's games. How do you see it? Arsenal, do they need to just rotate and concentrate on Premier League and the Champions League as well? We're also going to hear Kundy's getting Italian lessons. The rest of talkSPORT coming up next. Well, you're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. We're joined by Spanish football expert Terry Gibson to run through some of the big stories in La Liga. Huge night at Carabao Cup, fourth round action live on talkSPORT Network. Brentford smashed Grimsby Town 5-0 earlier tonight. Bees gaffer Keith Andrews been speaking to talkSPORT. Here's what he had to say.
We're enjoying it. I think we approached it right away. The first second round, away to Bournemouth and Villa in the next round, we wanted to take it really, really seriously. I was part of it last year when we got to Newcastle, unfortunately lost in the quarterfinals, and whoever we get in the quarters, we'll approach it very, very seriously and hope to progress and give the fans a little bit more shout about.
Look, he's done a good job, by the way.
Unbelievable job, and you know that kind of shames Manchester United, really, if you think about it. The 2 quick goals, like within 4 minutes, it broke Grimsby's heart. And when you're a team like that, it's quite rare that you beat like a Man United and then another team rocks up from the Premier League and you beat them as well. That's a big ask. That's a big ask for them. I know that they're, you know, that there was a great. Well, you and I done the game, right? We took calls after that, but it's more about Brentford. Brentford are in a great place, and he's created a brilliant culture and atmosphere around the ground. The fact that Thomas Frank has left, and he's doing just as well, maybe even better than what Thomas Frank did right now. And don't forget, they had Visser leave, right? And Buemo left.
Yeah, I know.
2 big dogs for them.
Yeah, massive.
And they got Thiago, who was injured last season, and now he looks an absolute monster. He's, you know, scoring goals and
still got Sharda as well, though. He's a good player.
Yeah, but he's smooth operator Sharda.
Yeah.
Smooth operator Sharda.
Yeah, a bit Sharda.
Yeah.
Is that what he's... I like what you did there. I like what you did. It's time for this. It's so good. Right, it's talkSPORT. We're going to run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across the station. Let's start with Drive yesterday. Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Now, Kundy was called up last minute to bail out Drive for some reason. He didn't return their call straight away. Well, I think we'd all love to know what was holding him up.
So today, when I got called off the bench to dig you out of a massive hole,
Yeah.
You phoned my wife.
Yeah.
And my wife said, no, he's having an Italian lesson.
And I was like, what? Jason Cundy, I said.
So my eldest boy got married to an Italian girl in the summer, and I felt it because it was like we got married over in Italy, which is a place called Feltre, which is an hour north of Venezia, which is Venice, right? And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try and learn a little bit of, you know, phrases, lingo, that sort of thing. So I had a tutor, and I quite enjoyed it. So since then, he got married in June. I've kept up the Italian lessons.
How long have you done that for? Since June? For 6 months?
Since January.
4 months?
Since early. No.
So nearly a year.
Since January, yeah. Mate, so old. Do you know what? There's a reason I've not told anyone, right? And the one person on the planet that I didn't want to find out is Andy Goldstein, right?
Yeah.
And my wife, and she sent me a message. I said to her, I'm not telling anyone, right? Because I was going to leave it a good year and a half until I was going to tell anyone.
Because then you'll be quite fluent.
Because it's so difficult, it's so hard. And to try and speak another language is so uncomfortable. We went to Italy, right? And I can go into Italy, right? I can order a pizza, a pasta, and a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
So can I.
Comfortably.
Pizza, margarita. Ciao. Bueno.
Yeah. Well, that'll definitely get you it.
Yeah. Job done.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to...
La beer?
Una. La beer. Or
do you enjoy it? I mean, it's hard. Look, I'd love to learn another language. But
I'll tell you now.
The problem we've got, everyone speaks English.
Right, so I went over there and I would only speak to the guys in reception. I said, I'm learning Italian, I only speak to you. And everyone, the waiters, everyone, and you had to speak in Italian back to me. They speak so fast. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And I'm going, yeah. What have you just said? Trying to piece little words together. But
yeah.
Look, it's not, I've never learnt a language before in my life. I've been doing it 6 months. Well, no, 10 months now, jeez.
And how do you feel do you feel like you can speak to someone in Italian?
No, I don't. That's the sad part. I don't. Trying to conjugate the verbs. Don't
they reckon you need to live out there for like a year?
Yeah, you do. You need to either live with an Italian, which my eldest son does, and his Italian's excellent, or you have a tutor, which I do. I have about 6 hours a week, something like that.
Right.
And then, or you go to Italy and you speak with Italians.
Yeah.
But they
have to pick it
Here's
up.
the thing: when you go to Italy, they know your English, even though I speak Italian or try to.
Yeah.
And they speak to you back in English.
Yeah,
they want to practice their English. No.
Yeah.
No. Parlo italiano molto bene. Per favore.
Have you got like a little... What's your accent? Is it...
No, you've got to try and do it, the way that they speak. There has to be...
Venezia.
Venezia is...
No, it's Venice.
Is Venice, right?
Yes, it's Venice.
Yes, but there's ways of saying... You can't talk Venezia. All right, mate, yeah. Vorrei.
Well, we've got a bit of Italian here, and we want you to... Can you read that out for us?
Ciao, sono Jason Cundy, sono il Pigone. Presenta... No, it's a radio...
Just read out what's on the script.
Okay, so, ciao, I'm Jason Cundy, Peggiore, I don't know what that is, presenter di talkSPORT, so it's actually, that's saying a radio presenter. Oh, oh gosh, no, that is, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
No, adoro, I know what adoro means, right?
Adoro means?
It means I adore, definitely not saying that.
Yeah.
And then that is the Spurs, Spurs, right? I'm not saying that, no.
Yeah, can I just read it out? If your Italian's good, we want to hear it properly.
Ciao, sono Jason Cundy, sono e pig... I don't know what that is. I'm a bit... It's a radio... it's presentatore radiofonica. That's what it is. Presentatore radiofonica, right? Di talkSPORT, yes, of talkSPORT. I'm not having that, mate. That is I no, you got no chance there. See, no, absolutely no chance on this earth am I saying that.
What's it say?
It probably says, I think... I'm a legend and I adore Spurs. You can absolutely do one. You can absolutely do one.
Well, I can tell you what it says. It says, "Hi, I'm Jason Cundy. I'm the worst presenter on talkSPORT. Yeah. I have wooden feet and I love Spurs."
Yeah, okay. Peddy feet, right? Peddy. Yeah, adoro. Well, that's adoro is not love. Amore, amora. Yeah. Anyway, that's no.
Right, let's stay with yesterday's drive. This time, Goldstein and Kundy got some rather weird antics in the studio involving feet.
By the way, today's Friends must have just finished because Billy's just walked into the gallery. Billy, I'm just telling you now, you'll be smelling both of our feet later on. All right? You have to do it. If you want to get to the top in this game, you have to taste. If you want extra points, you can taste them, but you don't have to, right? You have to, and you have to be honest.
Do you remember the ice cream, Smelly Feet? Do you remember that one?
No.
There was an ice cream called...
Yes, I do remember. They were pink.
Pink.
They were great.
They were great, weren't they?
Yeah. What were they called?
I think they were called Smelly Feet.
Were you a toe sucker?
Still love a Smelly Feet.
Okay.
Smelly Foot? Smelly Foot.
What are you on about? What's going on?
It's the ice cream. Do you remember the ice cream?
I don't know what you're on about.
There was an ice cream, a pink ice cream. Someone messaged me on social media saying it wasn't called Smelly Feet. Google it now, right? There was an ice cream. It might be called Stinky Feet or something like that. And it was a foot on a stick. Funny Feet. That's what it's just called, Funny Feet.
Funny Feet. So not Stinky Feet.
No, I got it wrong.
Yeah, so you got it completely wrong. And by the way, look at the state of the chair when you're with Andy Goldstein.
Mm-hmm.
Your coat and everything behind you. Just a mess.
Do you know what happened? I got called off the bench, mate. Got here at 8 minutes past 4. Missed the beginning of the show. So I only got a late call. Well, I rushed here, mate. Rushed here. I'm so sorry. What are you looking like that for? What are you doing?
You're just a mess.
I'm
just always just running around, gallivanting everywhere. You know, crash, bang, wallet, in you come, Kundy's here. Bang. Yeah, bang. You know, it's just non-stop. Like, just chill out. Here's a question for you.
Go on.
If you could pick the left foot and right foot of any footballer, past or present, but you can't pick Messi or Ronaldo, who would you choose?
Left foot, Bale. I'm going Bale left foot. It's a one, wasn't it?
Any left foot. Okay, cool.
Remember Liam Brady's left foot?
Oh.
Do you remember that left foot?
Yeah, unbelievable. That's a great shout.
Liam Brady's left foot. I'm going to go Liam Brady's left foot.
Yeah, all right. Good shout.
Right foot. Franco Zola.
All right. I'll take that.
It's not bad, though, is it?
No,
There's a bit of creativity both sides there.
You ain't struggling on the pitch with Zola's right foot and Liam Brady's left. It's unbelievable. All right, don't forget, Drivers back tomorrow from 4 p.m. taking your calls. Let's finish with the latest episode, 21 minutes ago podcast. Oh, it's Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy again. What is this?
What's going on? I'm never late. Whenever am I late?
Whenever we do this, you're always late.
No, but I'm always
Stop
here.
on the desk as well. You always bang.
Sorry.
You're always late.
No, I'm always here.
But you're never in here.
But I am, Stinks.
It's a real bugbear of mine.
No, Stinks, I'm always here. I'm in the building.
I come off air and I'm like a bit tired, 3 hours.
No, you're grumpy.
I put everything into it.
Oh, look,
and I'm like, where's Jay?
You're getting grumpy.
Where's Jay? Oh, he's in the toilet. Why? He's had 3 hours to have a wee.
Grumpy Stinks. Don't be grumpy. There's no point in being grumpy. Oh, here we go. Oh, where's the violin? Violin.
Yeah, because I've had root canal.
Oh, I'm 32.
Right, I hope you have pain.
Oh, 32.
When was the last time you had pain?
Mate, I've had a ball removed.
There's kind of no coming back from that.
No, that was painful when I woke up from that, mate.
God, bet
that was. Give me some morphine. What fun, mate.
To be fair, I wouldn't say you're late. You're just rushing all the time.
never late. I'm never late.
No, I don't think you're late. But you're just like a bull in a china shop. If I could like say what is Kundy, a bull in a china shop. That is what you are.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
If you fancy spending 21 minutes of your life listening to utter nonsense, go and enjoy 21 Minutes to Go, now available on your favourite podcast provider. And don't forget, this Saturday, Joshua Buatsi makes his Queensbury debut against Zach Parker, who's on a winning streak since losing in 2022. Watch this Saturday live, only on DAZN.
Boxing update on talkSPORT with DAZN, the global home of boxing. Sign up now at dazn.com/boxing.
Right, I'm going to speak to the legend Terry Gibson coming up next about that El Clasico at the weekend.
Yeah, that's legendary status. Yeah, no, Bellingham is a huge topical point of conversation, obviously, with England, with the World Cup coming in. And Thomas Tuchel has left him out the squad. I understand the first one because of the shoulder injury. And from what I'm led to believe, that might have been a very big part of it also. But the next one in November, he has to be in the squad, right? He cannot not have him in that squad.
No, and he has to play. I mean, all the other nations that be favourites to win the World Cup would want Jude Bellingham in their team. So he has to play. I mean,
You say he has to play, Tel. You say he has to play, Tel.
Yeah.
The best I've seen England under Thomas Tuchel has been without him.
We haven't played anyone, though.
Yeah, I hear you, but...
Yeah. I mean, and his performances in the World Cup, European Championships against good teams, he hasn't let England down. I think there's an agenda out for him.
Yeah.
I know why. It's because he's refused to play in the Premier League. And we all believe the Premier League is the best league in the world. He hasn't played in it. And the press, the media, they bring him down. I've seen every single game he's played for Real Madrid. I don't recognise the description from a lot of the press that I see in the English papers. I would even go as far as to say they haven't really given him the coverage that his performance at the weekend deserves. I look at the English media, it's all about Lamine Yamal, it's about Vinicius, it's about Danny Carvajal, Courtois. Bellingham made one and scored the winner. And it kind of upsets the media. I know there's issues about the coverage he gives the press when he's on England duty, he does the bare minimum. But he's got his reasons for doing that. But as in terms of a football player, I've never met him, probably never will. Don't know the family, never will. But watching every Real Madrid game I've seen him play, and that's every game he's played for Real Madrid. He's been absolutely brilliant since day one.
Gibbo, there are, again, I only know from what I've read, and I'm guessing you've read something similar, the fact that he can be a little bit of a, not divisive, that's not quite the right word, but a character in and around the dressing room. It doesn't make a harmonious dressing room. And I just wonder whether Thomas Tuchel, he's only in here for 18, well, he's less than that now. He's got 8 months left of his contract, something like that. I just wonder could there be something involved in that where he feels that he's not a team player?
I think it's old school. You probably had it. I don't know if Jamie had it so much because we're different generations. But when I was a young kid and I trained with the first team, I was terrified because if I gave the ball away, there was going to be half a dozen of them having a go at me. You must have had the same when you become a young player at Chelsea and you
need a big personality, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as it's done in the right way. And that is how I understand it is at Real Madrid. He's not the only one that's like that. Danny Carvajal is meant to be like that. If you want a team of winners, you're going to have people that moan, that complain. Kylian Mbappe does his fair share of moaning. If the ball isn't delivered at the time he wants it delivered or where he wants it delivered, he has a moan. I think in general, I think that's accepted. He looks a popular teammate to me. I haven't heard anything of any disregards regarding his attitude in the change room. He looks a popular teammate and he's popular in Spain. I think it's just an agenda in the British press to bring it down. As often happens, we have someone that's so good.
Yeah.
He's Bundesliga Player of the Year at 19, La Liga Player of the Year at 20. He's still only 22. He's a world superstar, and people are trying to bring him down. But the players that they're suggesting play instead, they're not going to be playing for Real Madrid. They're never going to be playing for Real Madrid.
That's a fair point.
Bellingham's never going to play for Nottingham Forest or Newcastle.
That's a fair point.
Different class.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that, Tel. Look, a fit and firing, top of form Jude Bellingham starts for England. As simple as that. Do you know what I mean? You need to get him out. You need to get him up to the level.
Also, just on that, Tel, and I know you said we've not played anyone, but there's a real symmetry between the Elliot Anderson, the Declan Rice, and the Morgan Rogers, right? And that looks good. I take your point of not playing anyone, but what it does do, I can only imagine Bellingham looking at that thinking, okay. And I just want to see the very, very best version of Bellingham because Morgan Rogers, who plays in that position, or has done, has been good, right? You're right, they're not playing anyone. And I just wonder whether now the next England squad, I want to see the very best version of Bellingham.
I think that's the type of personality he is. I think he'll rise to that challenge. He's still a young lad and he still doesn't probably think he's taken for granted that he's going to play every single game for England unless he's playing well. So I think that'd be the challenge that Jude Bellingham will embrace. I really do. I think he's, as I say, well, from what I've seen of him since I've been at Real Madrid, I didn't see much of him before Dortmund when he was playing at Dortmund, but at Real Madrid he's been superb. And I think he'd play for most of the teams that have a chance of winning the World Cup and if we didn't use him, then it'd be a crying shame, to be honest.
What about Marcus Rashford? He's performing all right over in Spain. He got an assist again, right, at the weekend?
Yes, he did. He cut the ball back for Fermin Lopez. He was okay. It was probably about 7 out of 10. And that's been the majority of his performances. And occasionally he's been an 8 and a 9. So, yeah, it's coming along nicely. Barcelona were unlucky at the weekend. I mean, they had so many players missing. They had 11 subs and 8 of them were teenagers.
Wow.
And 2-year-olds starting. So it was a severely depleted Barcelona, which probably worked in Rashford's favour. Because if Rafinha was fit, he would have played. If Lewandowski was fit, he would have played. You're missing 2 goalkeepers. You're missing Gavi. You're missing Christensen at the weekend. There was too many absences for the Barcelona to compete with a strong Real Madrid, who had most of their players fit. So Rashford, yeah, he's benefited from the fact that Rafinha's been injured, in particular, and he's made the most of it. Will he be first choice? If it ever happens when they're all fit, probably not. I think Rafinha and Yamal start on the flanks and Lewandowski up front. So he's benefited by the fact he's been the one player up front that's been fit all season.
Yeah. Look, I've got to talk to you about, obviously, the big talking point coming out of it. Vinicius Jr., he was subbed by Alonso. Reports in Spain, there was a bit of a rift. What can you tell us? Because he said something to him about leaving.
Oh, he said it as he walked off the pitch and stormed off down the tunnel. It was a real hissy fit. It was bad. It really was. And he's becoming a nuisance at Real Madrid now. Real Madrid can afford to lose any player they can. They're big enough to shoulder that. Ronaldo's left, all the others have left. And Vinicius thinks at the moment, he thinks he's above it all. And you could see the camera focus on him when his number went up. And me, coach, as he walked off, he really went berserk. Slammed him, kicked everything, said to the coach, "That's it, I'm leaving," stormed off down the tunnel. 5 minutes later, he was back again, sitting on the bench. Someone must have had a word. Xabi Alonso said there will be a conversation. He then brought off Mbappe. He then brought off Jude Bellingham, and they came off and accepted it, did everything the right way, and it made Vinicius look even worse, to be honest. Then he got involved in the dust-up after the final whistle. One of those, where you're pretending to get to an opponent and people are holding you back.
Yeah, let me have him.
Yeah, flip-flops on.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to have a dust-up, a bundle after the game, don't wear flip-flops.
Yeah.
So he's becoming a problem for Real Madrid. And in the best 11 of Real Madrid, I'm not sure he gets in it.
Wow.
Now.
So, I mean, there were rumours knocking about all the time about players leaving Real Madrid. Are you suggesting that next summer that they might move him out? Is that a possibility? Because there'll be plenty of suitors, right? I mean, we're talking a serious... we're talking 3 figures minimum.
Yeah, there has been rumours for quite a while now that the new contract hasn't been agreed. So it's come from the club and the player. They haven't been able to agree terms. And there was, in the past, over a €200 million offer from Saudi.
Well, he's not going to go there, is he? Is he?
The money that was being offered to him it blows everything out of the water that anyone else has ever got from going to Saudi. So
no, but don't need...
I know
we all need the money. We all need the money, but listen, he's probably on 500-600 grand a week anyway.
Yeah, but it happens. I mean, there are players going there that money talks and.
What sort of wage are we talking here, Terry? Are we?
I don't know.
Are we close to £1 million a week?
Yeah. So
I'm off.
I've gone.
Yeah, sign me up.
And that's
the problem, isn't it? And I don't think anyone in Europe can match the wages. Anyone in Europe possibly can't do the 200 million that it's going to cost because of financial fair play and stuff like that. So, in my opinion, it's going to be Saudi or a new contract.
Just on that, do you think he's potentially open to the idea? Is there a chance that he
has been?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
How old is he? How old is he, Tel?
22, isn't he?
25.
25.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I know.
Come on, Tel. I mean, come on. He can't be going to Saudi at 25. He's one of the best players in the world.
Think about it. I mean, if you are offered $1 million a week,
I know, but you can get offered $1 million a week in 5 years' time, and then you consider it when you're 29, 30.
From a football perspective, as a younger player, you would find it hard to deal with and do. But if the money's there and the agents...
No, but we've seen players go over there, Tel. We've been getting money, and they go over there and get these big... And then after 6 months, they want out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because in the end, you get there as a footballer, as your competitive edge and what's made you who you are.
But money,
you go out there and you go.
But the reason they go out there is because
money's not everything.
No, but if they do offer him, if they do stump up 200 million, they do offer him £1 million a week and a 5-year deal. That's 250 million right there.
No, I know.
£250 million contract. He'll still come back. He'll still come back when he's 30.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. I'm with you, but I'm saying that's.
Well, if he does, it's a crying shame for football. That for me,
and also, the decision comes from Real Madrid as well, from Xabi Alonso. You know, does he think that Vinicius is worth the aggro? Because he does come with baggage now.
Yeah.
There was a single stadium he plays at. You know, it's Real Madrid in general don't, but he is the only one in every single stadium they play in. He gets the abuse. He brings a lot of it on himself, and his behaviour at the weekend was let the club down, to be honest.
Just on Spanish footballers, obviously, you know, Real Madrid, Barcelona back in the day, they had all the best Spanish players, and they ruled the world, really, didn't they? There's a bit of a pop. Carvajal had a Barney, didn't he, with Lamine Yamal? They are teammates for the Spanish national team, but Lamine Yamal's getting a bit of stick, isn't he, for going above his stations a little bit?
No, I'll tell you what's happened. He gets let down by a lot of people now. I mean, he's 18 still, and last week he went to an event. You know, we've got this Ballers League. I think it's called Ballers League. Gerard Piqué runs one in Spain.
Yeah,
the Kings League, I think it is. And he got Lamine Yamal to turn up last week. Lamine Yamal is involved with one of the teams, and in that environment, it's not my thing. It's not my bag. It's not my generation, but a younger people's younger people audience, YouTubers and stuff like that. They asked him if one of the teams that were in the competition were like Real Madrid because they robbed and stole games, and he kind of agreed. That was it.
Wow.
And then
we got set up a little
bit.
bit.
That banter thing. So when Real Madrid at the weekend, they used it as fuel. Now, I think my opinion is he was let down by Piqué. Piqué's used him to get publicity for his competition.
Yeah.
No, he shouldn't have been allowed anywhere near that last week.
No, not with an El Clasico coming up.
Yeah, he relaxed, he let himself go. It was a bit of banter with people, it was all that stuff, and he said the wrong thing. He didn't need to be singled out by Danny Carvajal. He actually went to shake hands with Danny Carvajal after the game, and then Carvajal gave it to the bit saying, you talk too much. Courtois tried to chin him, then it all kicked off.
Jeez, Vinny's just got his flip-flops out.
Yeah, considering Real Madrid won, just shrug it off. If you want to,
but it's what we want, though, right? Bit of needle in that game. That's what we've always loved.
Yeah, I wasn't tutting. I just come
brilliant.
You enjoyed it, Gibbo, wouldn't you?
Will be expected.
Yeah, amazing. Tell you're a legend, mate. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Terry, Jason, always a pleasure.
Cheers, bud.
Terry Gibson now, Spanish football expert. We've got back pages coming up next. That was a look at the latest action. Thanks to talkSPORT Bet. Terms and conditions apply. 18+. BeGambleAware.org.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Download the app or visit talksportbet.com to see all our latest sign-up offers. 18+, gambleaware.org.
You're listening to the Sports Bar Talk Sport. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. It's time for this.
No, say.
Back pages. Jack Cundy, right, Jack?
And lads, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, we're good, mate. Look, let's crack straight on.
Yeah, let's crack on. That's fine.
Paqueta eyes West Ham New Year exit. It's getting worse for West Ham.
I know it's a strange one, this one, because Lucas Paqueta was linked with moving to Aston Villa, and in the end West Ham decided whether we're going to sell him, which is fair enough. And then he did that thing where he scored against Nottingham Forest, the penalty, and he did the phone celebration where he pretended to throw the phone away, basically kind of blaming transfer journalists for pulling up a story. And now here we are in October, and there's another story about him wanting to actually now leave, finally, in January. And with Paqueta, you got to go back to, obviously, all the spot fixing stuff, where he looked like he was going to join Manchester City for about £85 million. In the end, of course, that fell through because of the spot fixing, and then he's had a pretty horrendous time of it. I think a lot of West Ham fans will probably feel genuinely that I don't think they'd actually be that annoyed if he left, because I do think if you look at the majority of his time there, he hasn't played that well in a lot of games, and he's got undoubted talent, but it does feel like he's kind of coasting sometimes, especially certainly this season. I've seen him in a few games where I'm just kind of thinking, what are you doing? You're so much better than this, can offer a lot more. And I feel like if West Ham could get, say, 50, 60 million for him or whatever, then they're probably... Do you think it'd relegate them?
Well, he's their best player.
I know, but he's not doing it, though.
No, but who is?
But Bowen's their best player, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
And Bowen is still doing things, delivering.
Yeah, I'll give you that, but
he's trying.
He's trying.
He's trying. I don't think Paqueta's
but I think Paqueta's one of them players. He needs good players around him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, if you want a star to shine, you can't put him in a team of crap. It's like the team's garbage.
No, the team is.
Apart from him and Bowen, they're terrible.
I don't know what Nuno's lineups have been in the last two games, by the way.
Yeah, he's getting that
wrong.
What have
they been? What have they been? There's been some weird decisions there.
Footballers are selfish creatures. You know, they will look out for them for number one. And what's my best interest? Is my best interest being at this club that looks like we're going to in a relegation fight? I mean,
probably isn't, is it?
No, I mean, I don't think that if West Ham sell him in January, that to me is waving the white flag.
They can't sell him in January.
It's waving the white flag.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you're getting rid of...
Unless you're going to use that money on someone who you think is going to come in and make a big difference.
That's the thing.
So if you go, you know what, we're going to have to get rid of him. We're going to
West
take
Ham
the money.
don't do that, do they?
Well, not usually. That is
say you sell him for 60 million.
Problems.
Say you sell him for 60 million, right?
Yeah.
He's worth that. And you have 60 million. You got 120 million, right? Start of Jan.
They're not spending 120 million in January, mate. Doing that for nothing.
They might have to.
I think if they feel like their Premier League safety's in trouble, they probably would.
Say they've got 60 million, right, to spend in January, and they sell Paqueta, get another 60 million.
Yeah.
It's 120 million, Jack.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that thick.
I know, but you've got to spend to get yourself out of trouble. Try and get yourself out of trouble. West Ham can't go down.
Well, West Ham, then if you're spending 120 million in January, you still get relegated. What does that do?
Well,
yeah, I don't see West Ham.
You can't think about relegation though.
No,
as a football club like West Ham, they're European champions. Can't think about relegation.
Well, they're in a fight.
No, I know they are, but so
they might have to buy their way out of it.
But to buy your way out of it,
what?
They're going to at least try, aren't they? They're going to have to back Nuno in some way. Otherwise, what's the point?
120 million is a lot of money in January for West Ham, mate. That's a lot of money for it in a January sale.
You're losing a lot of money if you go down.
Of course, but then you're rolling the dice. Aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got to get players in that are going to think, right, I might be joining a club in 6 months, I'm a championship player.
Yeah,
but January is a hard window.
Yeah, but I think, it's a hard window. Yeah. But look, they've got to try something.
They've got to do something.
That's the only way I see them getting out of it.
Pep saying every game is like playing Stoke.
Has he said that?
This is in the back page of the Mail.
Yes,
every game is like playing Stoke. City won't follow rivals' obsession with set pieces. But do you know what? Right? I think that Pep has probably, in some ways, brought this on the Premier League because the way you can trying to break down teams with low blocks, right? Pep has shown that you can do that, right? But how many teams can do it like Pep? So they have to find another way to break down these low
Premier
blocks.
League 4 times.
And the fact that you can now actually affect a game with set pieces, throw-ins. I mean, I don't have a problem with it personally.
No.
Come up with another way find another way.
You've got to find a way to win the games.
Yeah.
And I think obviously what Guardiola was saying here is just basically like he thinks, he literally mentioned Tony Pulis' Stoke in this interview. Said he thinks that teams have become like that. But Manchester City this season have been a bit strange because if you look at their goal scorers, it's Haaland at the top by absolute miles, and then no one else has actually scored. So if you do stop Haaland scoring, which Aston Villa did on Sunday, and limited into absolutely nothing, I think he had one decent opportunity in the first half, then where are the rest of the goals? Like, what's happened to Phil Foden? Like, goals coming from him. Reinder's got 15 goals last season at AC Milan. He's only got one so far, which came on his debut. Cherky scored in his debut as well. There's other players who just need to chip in. It can't all just be on Haaland. And if that means scoring from set pieces, that means scoring from set pieces. So I get that, yeah.
Okay. What's on the back, the TalkSport website?
Yeah, so Celtic's managerial options. TalkSport understands that Kieran McKenna is one, and also Robbie Keane as well. So
Keano?
Yeah, Keano, yeah. Robbie Keane.
Mate, I think Robbie Keane would be a good shout, you know.